Good morning, everyone. We are back to do our sinking funds. Now, today I'm supposed to be only cash stuffing $50 in here today, but I'm going to be totally honest with you. I am going over my savings challenges, deciding what I'm going to reinitiate and put into that situation and what I'm not going to, what needs to meet our needs now and not in the future for a long time future, but for a short foreseeable future. So with that being said, I've decided to take the extra $100 that's supposed to go into my savings challenges and put them into my sinking funds today. So I should be cash stuffing $150, but I did get an AdSense payout from YouTube, and that was $135 that came in on the 23rd of September. So thank you for everyone who watches not only here but on my prepping channel, because without you all I would not be able to cash stuff an extra $135 today. So I have $285 to cash stuff into this binder today, and this is my 5.5K savings challenge. Now I'm going to get this back up in my Etsy shop this coming week, but I'm going to do it in two different options. The first option is going to be definitely a print on demand, where you'll be able to print 10 blank dashboards and you'll be able to write in what you want on your dashboards, along with the 10 savings challenges that come with it. And they come in increments of 100. So you have 100, 200, 300, 400, all the way to 1,000. Or you're going to be able to buy it as a physical item and tell me what your 10 categories are, and I can put the 10 categories on yours like I did mine. Or you can ask me to leave them blank and you will get the 10 savings challenges, the 10 dashboards. You will get a choice of either yes, you want envelopes, or no, you don't want envelopes. And if with those envelopes, what kind do you want? The disc-bound envelopes, the A6 zipper clear, crystal clear envelopes, or the flap envelopes that are also A6. And you also get the stickers that go on your envelopes, which is 100, 200, and it coincides with the corresponds, I should say, with the savings challenges. The savings challenges has got 10 different challenges, and each one is its own savings challenge. Like for example, you'll get a sheet that has icons on there, and you color in the icons, and when you're done coloring on the icons, it gives you $100 for the first one, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, and this is one not wanting to come apart, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 85. So $285. I am going to pull the 5 to the side so I don't make a mistake. The rest of them are 20s, making it super simple for me. And y'all, we are so busy still left in this house. Things that we're doing. I am a total organizational freak lately, and it's been really a great thing because we're organizing this house to the point that you couldn't miss something if you wanted to. You would know exactly where it's at. It's taking a long time. We are deep cleaning this house consistently, room by room, and just getting things ready and straightened out for the way that I need to have it. Now that I have lost all of my shadowing and shaping, I am just down to light sensitivity. If you don't already know, because I do have some new subscribers on here, I have a condition called retinitis pigmentosa, and it just literally deteriorates your eyesight. So I started losing my eyesight in my late 30s, and then it just went really rapid. So with that being said, the house has to be clearly set up for me and somebody who doesn't see. So that makes it easier for me, but my kids, it's gonna make it really easy for them because it's super organized now. So with that being said, we have our first envelope, which is our buffer. And actually we are gonna put the 20, a 20, and a 5. So we're gonna put the full 25 here into buffer. Now this buffer is strictly for my Uber and my groceries. So if I go over in Uber or if I go over in groceries, I pull from a buffer that I already have established. Once this gets to 100, and next week I'm going to count all this and condense it down, and if I have 100 in here, I'm going to pull it out. It's going to go into that particular account, And then I'm going to restart this all back over because I definitely need an extra buffer when it comes to groceries and or Uber, because Uber's getting expensive and groceries, y'all know inflation is real. So there we go. There's our first one. My second one is for me, and I'm putting in 20. This is for anything that I need and or want for myself. So 20 is going in. Number 3 is for my Chihuahuas, and that's getting a 20. Once I reach 300 on here, I can pull the money, and then again, as I would for any of these other challenges, I will rotate it through and through again. Number 4 is back to bank, and this is for $400. We're putting in a 20. What this is just to give me an extra buffer in my bank if I need it. If I don't need it, it just stays there, and I just keep building and building and building, because there's nothing better than to constantly save money, and then when the stuff that happens hits the fan, then you've got something to pull from. So back to bank, that's just a buffer, 400. 500 is summer groceries. Now I will say I did not buy the smoker that I really wanted this last summer, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep building this up for 2025, and I am going to go ahead and get my smoker probably next summer. I could be probably getting it next spring. We shall see what happens. So we went ahead and put $20 in there, and that's $500 for summer groceries. Etsy is getting a 20, and this is my Etsy shop for restocking products, and that got $20. And once I reach 600, then I can go ahead and pay that into my account. $700 is household, so we're going to put a 20 into household. $800 is emergency money, and we're actually going to put 40 into emergency money. This is emergency cash, either for preps or if I need emergency cash for anything else. I can use this for a extreme emergency. I can use this for, like I said, my prepping items. I can use it to buy emergency prepping equipment, such as solar equipment and things of that nature. $900 is my kiddos, and we are definitely putting 20, 40, 60, and 80. We are putting 80 into my kids because they are very expensive. I've got 3 kids still left in the house. I have Danya, who's 15, Jessica, who's 14, and Philip, who is 13. Now in January, Philip will be 14, Jessica will be 15, and in April, Danya will be 16 coming up. So this is for clothing, this is for anything they need, this is for shoes. It's not for personal care products or anything like that. This is strictly for things that they need, clothing wise, shoe wise, coat wise, things of that nature. So bedding, things of that, all that. And last but never least is moving. For when I do move, I'm putting a 20 into moving. So this is a really simple, easy cash stuffing, which is the way I like things. I've gotten the approach of the KISS, which in my case is keep it simple and successful. I want everything to just run very smoothly from here on forward, fingers crossed, and just have an easier approach to budgeting. Because if I do too much at once, which is what I tend to try to do, it's chaotic. I don't get it all cash stuffed. I neglect some of my envelopes and things of that nature, and that's not what I'm trying to do anymore. There are so many challenges and things that I want to do out there, but right now I don't have the time or money to do that, and I don't want to neglect the challenges I currently have. This one works really great for me because it does cover a lot of the different categories that I really need to cover, and I love the way that I have set this challenge up because it actually is working really good for me. So any questions, comments, concerns, and or suggestions, please always feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. So now that this is done, I do have the money for the ticket, but I'm not going to actually cash stuff that online. That's just going into a savings account and being pulled aside for when I need to purchase the ticket. For the other half, we are still waiting to hear back for our visa, and things right now are moving really slow in California, which is where our visa is at, waiting to go forward. So it's going to take some time, apparently. Still, it wasn't as quick as I thought it was going to be, but you know, it is what it is, and we're just kind of just waiting to see what happens. So with that being said, I am just definitely just making sure that I focus on what I need to get focused on. So all right, y'all, that's what we have for you today. We will catch you in the next video. That next video will be our expenses for this last 2 weeks. Then I will update you on our debt, and then we'll move forward with our October budget and everything that we got going on for October. So anyways, catch you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Until then, Without Limits is out.